Hello, guys. This is Shar. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for returning. Now, I'm here to piggyback off of yet something else that I've seen out here on these YouTube streets about your girl Jackie. Now, I'm dropping the DR. Okay? Just dropping it. Because what she said about black women being dramatic and basically lying, saying that we always hurt or in pain just to get off work and watch Netflix, just not going to fare for me. And to me, that's just like any other old black person just sitting around talking mess about each other. So I'm dropping the DR. Okay? Now, it is patients' videos surfacing of them voicing their opinions and their experiences being a patient of Jackie's. These are regular women. Okay, they don't look like they're trying to catch a moment, trying to get viral, trying to put their name out there so they can move on to other stuff and other reality TV and da, da. It doesn't look like that. So they didn't really say anything like really bad about Jackie. They really just spoke, or they are just speaking about their experience being a patient with her, and what they went through with Jackie being their doctor. Now, it is several, probably more than what I have come across, but it's several out there. Now, the one that I'm going to show, I actually did not research. I did retrieve this from another page. I believe her name is Lakeisha Keisha, I believe. If I'm saying that correctly, I believe it's Lakeisha Keisha. And she's not spelling the Keishas the traditional way. Like, she is using a Y and stuff like that. So if you want to see what all, because I believe the Lakeisha Keisha lady, I believe she's been a patient of Dr. Jackie's before. I think. I think I heard her say that. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that, but I think I did hear her say that. So, yeah. She posted this, and I'm piggybacking off. She posted several, but this one really just pulled at my heartstrings. All of them does, because they're all disparaging experiences that these women have had being under Jackie's care, which is proving that she's a little stern. She's a little tough. She's not really showing compassion that much, especially if she feel like you kind of BSing during your pregnancy. What is BSing? Like, not eating right, eating a lot of junk, not trying to get any exercise in, and of course, being overweight. And of course, saying that your back hurt or your stomach hurt, so she can give you a pass to stay home. Don't do that, or she's going to get stern and unsympathetic and non-compassionate towards you. That's what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing this from some of her previous patients. Now, the woman has thousands and thousands and thousands of patients. Are all of them going to say stuff like that? No. A lot of them probably going to say stellar, perfect, no issues. And that's fine. And that's believable. But, at times this comes out of Jackie. However, whatever. Now, this young girl, she appears to be fairly young. I don't know anything about her, don't know her, don't even know her name. I don't know if she has money, has the best insurance, is she one of the Medicaid people or what, I don't know. But she's just talking about her experience, and it was cringy. It's cringe worthy. So yeah, especially when she started talking about she was in excruciating pain trying to do and an inducement that they suggested to do. So just listen to her story. Listen to what she's saying. She does not appear to be lying just to get in on the bandwagon to talk mess about Jackie. I believe her. Yeah. So just listen to the story. Listen to her. Like the video. Comment on what you hear this young lady saying. Give us your opinions and your thoughts. Maybe you guys have an experience, a bad experience with an OBGYN. I can't recall that I did. It wasn't a great experience, but I mean, I wasn't working anyway at that time, so I didn't really have to get off work for anything. But yeah, I didn't have a bad experience. So yeah, thankfully, thank God. So yeah, if any of you guys have a story that you want to share, something short and simple, whatever you want to share, you could drop it down in the comments, and like the video, subscribe, and hit your notifications. Until next time, ciao.
Like Jackie all over my For You page in regards to the comments she made about black women, and I just want to give my 2 cents. I chose Dr. Jackie because, she's in the Atlanta area. She was a black female doctor, and knowing like the high mortality rate with black women during childbirth, I wanted to feel protected, so I wanted a black doctor. But honestly, this was the most traumatic birthing experience I could have possibly thought I would have went through. To make a long story short, the day I turned 38 weeks, Dr. Jackie decided to induce me because they thought my baby had a low birth weight, meaning they thought he only weighed like 5 pounds. I went to the hospital that day, not knowing that I was going to be spending the next 3 days in labor, in excruciating pain. And not only was it painful for me, it was painful for my child because his heart rate was going up and down, up and down, up and down, with them trying to exhaust every option they could to get him out of me. So when all their methods failed, they ended up telling me that I had to have an emergency C-section because his heart rate had got too low. And y'all, when I tell y'all I was bawling from the moment they told me to the moment they put me on a table, crying, couldn't talk, like I couldn't even open my mouth. After that was all said and done, weighed him, he ended up being 6 pounds 8 ounces, meaning he didn't have a low birth weight, and he could have stayed in me until he was ready to come out. Mind you, in those 3 days, I didn't see Dr. Jackie one time. Not one time did I see her. And I had my baby during COVID, so it was only one person allowed in the delivery room, me and my mom, and I was scared out of my mind, okay? Scared. And then my baby, like now he has like developmental delays, and I don't know if I should associate that with them inducing me, because personally I feel like if they let him cook a little bit longer, he would have been fine. But who am I to say that's correlated? But that's just my story, and I'm sticking to it, and I will not be going back to her.